This morning I have a few items in my God box that all relate to each other. So Matthew, close your eyes, stick your hand, grab one. Don't tell anybody what it is. You can bring it out. And then, hang on a sec. You grab one. Lil, grab. I think there's one that. What is that? Okay, you want to show them each other? Let's hold them all up here. What have you got? What is that? I don't know. What is this part on here? A clip. And what's on the back of it? And where might that go? On the fridge. And what do you have in your hand? So I've got a magnet that has, I think, my daughter's running tag from when she did a marathon thing. It looks like a picture of my family, my parents and my kids, and my sister's kids. And what do you have? What's a magnet? What's your picture of? People on horses. That would be my daughter. She's big on horses. And where's my last one? Oh, what do you have, Savannah? What have you got? A magnet. And what's on your magnet? It's like a calendar, I think. It has like the picture. It says, "Welcome to Harrow, a great place to grow." So we have, no, that's my daughter, and that's my niece, Maggie. So we have magnets in this box this morning, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I have a spooky Halloween magnet story called The Spooktacular Magnet. Now, I'm going to use, hey there, where are you going? So this morning, I need your help telling my story. So whenever I raise up, oh, you got one there? I'm going to use yours with the horse. Whenever I raise up the magnet, you are going to say, "In God's eyes, I'm the best." Can you try that? Ready? 1, 2, 3. In God's eyes, I'm the best. Now, you guys know how to talk kind of boastful, right? You've seen that on TV. People are kind of all puffed up. So I want you to get all puffed up, and you can put your thumb on your shoulder like this, like, "I'm number one," or "I'm the best." We're going to try this again with a lot of attitude. You ready? 1, 2, 3. In God's eyes, I'm the best. Ooh, I like that. Okay, are you ready for the spectacular magnet story? Once upon a time, long ago, as long as the first refrigerator found its way into people's houses, everything inside, attached to, and on top of the refrigerators could talk at midnight on Halloween. Did you know that? No. You've never heard your stuff talk in your fridge? You should listen. Since those objects could talk only one night of the year, what do you think they talked about? Any ideas? What would you talk about? If you could talk once a year.
They would talk about spooky stories.
Spooky stories, yeah, especially if they're stuck in the fridge where it's dark. What might else they talk about? Any ideas? Well, I tell you what
That they didn't want to get eaten.
They didn't want to get eaten. Those are great. But you know what they did? They didn't talk about things like sunrises and families and friends. They argued. One night of the year, they argued. And you know what they argued about? It was the most important in the fridge. So the carrot said, "We're the most important. Our brilliantly colored vitamins help people see better."
In God's eyes, I'm the best.
Right. And the potato said, "Oh, come on. Don't you know everyone loves mashed potatoes? We're comfort food, especially when they're smothered in gravy."
In God's eyes, I'm the best.
Well, then the milk said, "Without me, people wouldn't have strong bones and teeth. People couldn't eat any of the rest of you without milk to make their teeth strong. And they certainly couldn't go to the grocery store if they didn't have strong bones."
In God's eyes, I'm the best.
Well, the punch and the fruit drinks in the pub said, they were quite pompous and proud. "We're the life of the party," they boasted.
In God's eyes, I'm the best.
Well, the turkey waited till last, because after all, they believed they could settle the argument. "We are at the top of the food chain. We're the best. We are tops."
In God's eyes, I'm the best.
Well, wait a minute, said the plant on top of the refrigerator. "I give off oxygen. I help the family breathe. What's more important than air?"
In God's eyes, I'm the best.
Well, that's a good point, said the photos on the fridge door. But there are things in life more important than food. Family is important. We photos show the story of the family.
In God's eyes, I'm the best.
Well, what about me? Piped up the little drawing made by the youngest child. We pictures were placed with much love. A little child drew me to say, "I love you, Mom and Dad. What's more important than showing love?
In God's eyes, I'm the best.
Well, when the pictures said this, everything on top of the refrigerator and inside and outside, they felt kind of quiet. They're all going, you're making me think. And then the little tiny magnet cleared its throat. Can you clear your throat? Okay, here we go. Everybody. little tiny ones. Excuse me. Say excuse me in a little voice. Excuse me. Yeah. Its voice was hesitant and weak, but it grew confidence as it made its point. Food and drink are important, and they keep people alive, and plants are important because they help people breathe, and photos are important because family is important, and art is important because it makes people feel like they show love. And as you know, I'm just a little magnet, and I don't feed people, and they never look upon me as a symbol of love, but actually, I'm overlooked, and that's okay. I don't mind being second string. But aren't people drawn to the refrigerator door by the photos and the artwork? I'm the one that draws people. They don't know they're coming because of me. They think they're coming to the fridge for food and art. I'm just a magnet, but I'm really good at drawing together for food and fun and family. Well, no one spoke, and then the plant said, well, I never thought of you, magnet. You are rather important. And everyone began to shout and say, let's make the magnet king, king magnet. Let the magnet reign over us. And the magnet said, no, you're missing the point. No one is more important. We are all part of the bigger picture than ourselves. We are all needed. We're all needed in God's plan. So let's just be ourselves, our best selves. And we're not going to argue about who's more important. Well, let's never argue again. Let's talk about really important things on Halloween. This is the night before people celebrate all the saints, you know. And from that Halloween on, when the refrigerators came to life and everything on top and inside and outside would talk about prayer and politics and family and friends and sunrises and sunsets. So today, we're going to remember the magnet. It draws people to itself, but never stops, draws people to the fridge, but people never stop to see the magnet. It leads people to photos and artwork, and it leads you to food and drink, and the magnet leads to family and friends, and the magnet leads to love. And in the same way, you're a magnet, and you're a magnet, and you're a magnet. You're a magnet. You are a magnet. Do you know why? Because every person here draws somebody to him or herself. And in friendship, there's always something beyond us. Well, you don't have to be in the refrigerator. The magnet will be in the refrigerator, and you be a magnet for people. And when we draw people to each other, we invariably draw each other to God. Let's close with our usual prayer. You ready? Here we go. God be in my eyes and in my seeing. God be in my ears and in my listening. God be in my mouth and in my speaking. And God be in my heart and in my loving. Amen.